Welcome to Inner Light Yoga. My name is Karolina, and today with me is Laura and Andrea. And we have for you a nice restorative practice. You will need a few pieces of equipment for this class. If you don't have a bolster, you can use few pillows or blankets. We will be using bricks as well. If you don't have them, you can use books or folded blankets. Okay, so we will start in supported bridge pose, and we'll need for it a brick. The brick will be placed underneath the sacrum, and you can use different positions of the brick depending on how high you want to bring your hips. So first I want you to just lie down on your back, have that block handy on the side. And move your feet a little bit closer towards the hips. You can keep your knees bent. Okay, and when you're ready, for now, take your arms a bit closer to the chest and lift your hips off the floor. And when you're ready, you can place the brick under the sacrum. Okay, so it's just down here. You can have it across the sacrum. And if you wish to go for the highest position of the block, then try to keep it along the spine to give it a little bit more support. Okay, and once you position block where you want it to be, you can step your feet a little bit wider apart and even point the toes to the corners, allowing your hips to become relaxed and heavy. You can also move your arms a little bit wider. So it's really here not about engaging the muscles or building strength, but about relaxing the body and finding a pose where your body can let go. If you like, you can turn your palms up as well so that your fingers can naturally curl. And when you're ready, close your eyes for a moment. We'll stay in here for 3 minutes. Try to relax your shoulders. You can even gently slide them away from the ears to create a little bit more space in the neck. And take a few moments here to observe your breath. You don't have to make any changes. You don't have to make it deeper or slower. Just notice your natural breathing pattern. And notice the quality of your breath. And try not to put any effort into breathing. Just observe it the way it is. Relaxing the space between the shoulder blades, allowing your hips to become heavy. And trying to soften your face as well. If you have tension in your jaw, you can place your tongue just behind the two top teeth so that your jaw can lower, and hopefully that will help to release tension. Now you can slowly step your feet a little bit closer together so that your heels are underneath your knees. Lift your hips a little bit higher so that you can safely remove the block from under the hips. And then just gently Bring your back all the way down to the floor and bring both of your knees to the chest for a moment. Just press them down. You can wrap your arms around the legs, maybe even rocking from side to massage the spine. And when you're ready, you can turn onto your right side and use your left hand to gently push yourself up to the seated position. And from here we'll go for the restorative version of Baddha Konasana. So you can grab your bolster or pillows or blankets. Keep the soles of the feet together. And there is about like a diamond shape in between the legs. And you can place the block to the floor in between your knees. Now, if this is a little bit too low for you, you can have more support by placing a block or folding few blankets under as well. If you like, you can use the bricks to support your knees and thighs. You can have them down here, so there won't be much tension in your hips. Okay, and here when you're ready, as you inhale, bring your arms up just to lengthen sides of the chest. And on the exhale, gently release your chest and head all the way down to the bolster. You can wrap your arms around the bolster, you can release them down to your feet or to the floor, whatever feels more comfortable. Close your eyes. And here, focus on your breath moving into the back of the body. Feeling expansion in the lumbar spine, sides of the chest, middle back, space between the shoulder blades. And relax your face again, especially the jaw. Allow your eyelids to become heavy and relaxed. Soften your shoulders. And just observe your breath. And try to stay in the present moment. Every time you get distracted, once you notice, very gently bring your awareness back to the breath. Try not to get annoyed or angry. Just gently bring your focus back. And here, when you're ready, you can bring your hands to the bolster. Very gently engage your belly so you can slowly lift up. And here, just roll your shoulders back and down. And we'll go for a supported twist here. So you can move bricks to the side for now. We will start on the right side, so you can take the bolster right next to your right hip and move your feet away to the left. Okay, from here when you're ready, just place your hands on the bolster, take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine, rotate the rib cage towards the bolster, and as you exhale, slowly fold all the way down. You have few options here for your head, so you can rest on the right side in here and look at the same direction as your knees are pointing, or to make this twist a little bit more intense, you can rest on the left side of the head and looking away from the knees. Here you can either wrap your arms around the bolster, or you can keep your hands on the floor, whatever feels more comfortable. And you may want to close your eyes here as well. Relax your shoulders. And notice sensation in your nostrils as you breathe. Difference between inhalation and exhalation. Cool sensation as you inhale and warm sensation as you exhale. And again, every time you get distracted, gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. And you don't have to focus particularly on the breath. You can just wait and see whatever catches your attention first, whether it's your breath, a physical sensation, a sound or smell. Just give it a few moments, try to absorb the information without judging or analyzing anything, and then move to whatever comes next, whatever catches your attention next. And when you're ready, you can bring your hands underneath the shoulders and slowly push yourself up back to the seated position. We'll move to the other side from here. If you like, you can just turn all the way around so you don't have to move your bolster. So feet are to the right, left hip is next to the bolster, hands on the bolster as well. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine, gently turn the rib cage towards the bolster, and then slowly release down. And you can look forward, the same direction as your knees are pointing, or rest on the right side of your head away from the knees. And you can close your eyes. Now notice how your body is reacting to the breath. Where can you feel the movement? And now allow your awareness to travel with your breath from the very beginning of the inhalation, noticing your breath moving through the nostrils, through the nasal passages, and all the way down through the throat, moving into your lungs, expanding chest and belly. And when you're ready, you can place your hands underneath the shoulders. Gently engage your belly and push yourself up to the seated position. Okay, and from here we'll go for a supported back bend. So you'll need a bolster for it and maybe two bricks to support your knees and thighs as well. Now, depending on how deeply you want to drop to the back bend, you may want to place something at the very back of it to bring it a little bit higher so that your head won't be so low. For more advanced version of it, you can just keep bolster flat on the floor. So we will sit with the lower back very close to the bolster, joining soles of the feet together. You can bring them very close to your hips, further away, wherever feels more comfortable. Here you can use the blocks to support your knees and thighs. And when you're ready, you can take a hold of the bolster behind you. Draw the shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, very slowly and gently, release your back all the way down. Here you can release your arms to the floor. You can place your hands on the belly or on the thighs, whatever feels more comfortable. Allowing your shoulders to release down. Closing the eyes. Now visualize that you are breathing directly in and out through the heart center. Inhaling space and relaxation. Exhaling to let go of tension and stress. Trying to stay present, taking your awareness back to your breath, visualizing breathing in and out through the heart center, allowing your legs to become heavy and relaxed, letting your arms to become limp, allowing your fingers to naturally curl. And here, when you're ready, you can hold the outside of your thighs and gently bring your knees to the center. You can here hold backs of your thighs or knees, gently engage the belly and slowly lift all the way up. Coming back to the seated position. Here we will go for a supported forward bend, so you can place the bolster under the knees. Relaxing your legs. Okay, and here as you inhale, just to create more space in the sides of the chest, lift the arms. And as you exhale, gently fold forward. Relax your feet, release your head down. You can take your hands all the way down to the floor. You can hold your feet. Release your shoulders down. Soften that space between the shoulder blades. And here again, notice your breath expanding back of the body. Sides of the chest. Staying present, focusing on the breath. Okay, and when you're ready, bring your hands to the shins and very gently press and lift the chest. Okay, and from here we will move to Savasana, our final pose. If you like, you can keep that bolster under the knees. It helps to relax the lower back. And when you're ready, you can lie down on your back. Closing your eyes when you're ready. And slowly scan your body from the toes all the way up to the top of the head. Finding the areas of tension or pain, discomfort. And now visualize your breath moving into that space that doesn't feel 100% today. And you don't have to change anything about this sensation, just allow your breath to reach that area. Now notice all the areas where back of your body is touching the floor. And let all these points to soften and become a little bit wider, allowing your body to be fully supported by the floor beneath you, letting go of control. And slowly start becoming aware of the space you're in. And very gently start awakening your body. You can wiggle your toes and fingers, or do whatever else feels like doing to awaken the body. You can take a stretch, yawn, swallow, move your head from side to side. And when you're ready, you can bend your knees and gently turn onto your right side. We'll take another few breaths in there. Try to keep your eyes closed for now. You can use your left hand to gently push yourself up to the seated position and bring your hands on front of the heart center, gently pressing them together, keeping your eyes closed for a moment, and just observe how do you feel after the practice. With your next exhalation, bowing your head to the heart. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining us today, and we'll hope to see you again. Thank you.